I'm Paul Meissner, Charlie's father.
And I'm Trudy Meissner, and I'm Charlie's mother.
And Charlie is about 50 now, isn't he?
He's 53.
53. And he's been with Art Enables for 5 years, I think, since the beginning of the Art Enables program. One of the first clients, and it's been a tremendous experience for him. He comes down, I think, 3 days a week, and he's had a number of pictures on display, and he's shown these at the art shows and has had a number of sales. And this is the first time he's had any really substantial amount of income that he could use in a discretionary manner.
Well, as you know, Charlie is autistic. I knew the first time I saw him that there was something terribly wrong with him. And I took him to different doctors. The pediatrician said, "You mothers are all alike. You want to find something wrong with your baby from the get-go." But there was something terribly wrong, and it was in the days when autism was not a reality in the world and hadn't even been very well defined. And at first they thought it was caused by non-caring mothers. Well, that's kind of a heavy burden to put on a mother, very heavy, because it didn't stand you too well in the neighborhood. I would take this little guy for a walk, and all the parents would run inside with their children, get inside quickly, the cage lion is loose. And that was a little off-putting also. But these challenges have been wonderful because they have made us who we are and made our life exciting. And I learned from an early age that there's nothing ever boring except that we make it so. What we really want to say in our statement is the difference that Art Enables has made to this child. Because for years and years and years, when we would go to his IPP conferences once a year, Charlie would sit, he wouldn't want to come into the room, but he would finally come in, and he would come in all hunched over, and then he would sit there almost like he was trying to fade out of the picture. And when they would read things about his physical or about what he was doing or how his latest checkup came out or how he was behaving, because in those days he frustrated very easily and we had no idea what was going on inside. There was a long period of time when he stopped talking and all we would ever get was humph. Well, when you see Charles now, since he's been going to Art Enables, in the last art show they had here, one of the ladies was looking at it who was buying pictures, and she said, "Oh, he's wonderful. He has his own style, and his style is that he likes to be Big Charles. And Big Charles always wears a tuxedo, and he has some white shoes with gray on them that look like spats. And for Christmas, we bought him a black beret and a black scarf. So the next art show, which is their 5th anniversary for Art Enables, he's coming as the hipster, Charles the hipster. And he's very, very proud of this. He's very proud of having his own money. He's very proud over having his own talent and his own career. And I've discovered that when life dumps a load of manure on your doorstep, there are 2 things you can do about it. One is you can say, "Ew," and shut the door and avoid it completely. Or you can say, "Ooh, compost," and you can grow beautiful flowers in it. Well, we feel that because of Art Enables, Charles is not only growing beautiful flowers, but he's painting them for other people to enjoy. And he's gone now from being a non-communicating person to, he calls us every day. He'll say things when he's coming home like, "What's for dinner?" He never said things like that before.
What are we going to do this weekend?
What are we going to do this weekend? Always he would look back and he would talk about what happened 37 years ago in conjunction with some political thing, in conjunction with some place. And now he says, next week, the week after next, next month. Art Enables has given Charles a hope for the future and has given us a joy I just can't even begin to tell you about. Charles is unique. Love the unique. Everyone has a unique gift. And if you can learn to appreciate the unique gifts of those around you, you got half of it made.